Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are in the month of August now, and we're still doing the Race for Stanton event. I am personally about done with it. I'm just got one more mission that I think we're going to do now that is, if it's not the final mission, it's close to it. Because the fact that the mission says 100 to 120 SCU. I'm not sure exactly, but I think I'll have one more small mission after this, but this one's the final big mission. So I just wanted to share what I've been doing because the elevators are so screwed. And then there's been just like videos. If you go on Reddit, there's just been videos and videos of griefers doing all kinds of nasty things. I have given up on hauling completely. What I have been doing is focusing on the recover large cargo ship missions. Let me just share where I am at right now. Okay, so as you can see, I'm about 100, a little over 100 left, 100 and something. So I'll probably have to do a small mission after this, but then I'm pretty much done and I'm tier 5. Of course, Hurston's still in the lead, and I may go later and get the armor for these two. I don't know. But yeah, let's get moving. So I've gotten the mission already. You can see here, asteroid mining base. I just came back from one, which is why there is a Caterpillar here. I've been jumping between my Lightning and my Gladius here because you always have to leave the ship and bring back the cargo ship. So I've just been claiming them, then jumping to the other one, jumping back and forth. But I've been kind of cheating the AI a bit. I'm sure everyone, it's not like it's some unique secret. I think a lot of people have probably caught on to this. I've had a couple times where it didn't work. So hopefully this isn't one of them. But I've got a little trick I'll share with you guys. But yeah, I have just been cranking on this. I wanted to get it finished because I'm getting kind of tired of this. I wanted to get at least one bar completed. I've seen some people that have done like all of them. It's like, Jesus Christ, what are you doing with your day? You know? I think getting one done is pathetic enough because each section, each tier exponentially increases the amount between the tiers. So when you get to tier 4, you think, okay, I'm almost done. No, you're not even close. Because it is like that again to finish it. It is a lot of hauling crap. And if you're not into combat, you've got a lot to go because it is just like lots and lots. And then you have people being jerks on top of it. I think we have to, yeah. We're going to have to use the map. I hate that. This thing's so jank. Come on. See what I mean? It is just like, if I can avoid using the star map, I do, because it is just like,
quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
So I may be doing some fast forwarding here. or some time lapsing, because wow, again, okay. Because basically the secret is to not do anything. I have completed this mission without shooting down one ship.
Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel initiated.
I mean, if you want to dogfight them, by all means, that's the whole point, but
Quantum travel.
I just kind of want to get through it, and I don't want to like be getting blown up and coming back. And I have brought my lightning here and just annihilated them before, so it's not like it isn't possible.
Contact.
So what I do is, as soon as I hit contact here, I go for the mining facility. I sometimes get hit coming into this, but and then you come in here. And that is kind of it. You kind of just find yourself a little hidey spot here. You may get shot a few times, but you kind of just find a nice little hidey spot, preferably with rock above and below you. I brought my brother here to show him this, and we got blown up immediately. It was like they were shooting through the rock. But you just kind of like come in here like this. Now the mining facilities all have turrets. So the AI goes all cuckoo trying to get to you. They either smash into the mining facility or they buzz around and get taken out by the turrets. You can see up here, right here, there's turrets. So that's it. I can like watch a video or do whatever and just kind of sit here until I see
Contact.
no targets moving. See? And it's nice to have them get all the missiles out of them. They start dumping all the missiles at you, dumping all the missiles at you. And it's like they can't get to you. The missiles just explode. So it's nice to get all of that out of them. You can see they're taking damage from the turrets, and here comes 2 more missiles. There they go, you know? And that's kind of it. And then at the end, when you see just like 1 or 2 moving or whatever, you can go out and take them out. But yeah, that's kind of the deal.
Contact.
And then when everything's done, you grab the cargo ship and fly back. That's it. I sometimes will just get bored and sit in here and just pick at them as they fly by. But like, I mean, is this cheating? I don't know, maybe. Pirate? You know, got the pirate skin. Pirate. Pirates do whatever is easiest, right? So. And I want to emphasize, since we have a little time here, is pirate, not griefer. I'm into the pirate life. I'm not into the griefer life. I don't just shoot people to ruin their day. There's a video on Reddit today I saw that was just like, this guy is trying to like load his raft, and somebody had a tank and they're just shoving him all over on the pad, and they're running him over and pushing his ship around, and then his buddies got in and started ramming his ship, and it's like, you know, CIG needs to do something about that. Some people were saying, well, it's not CIG's fault. It's like, yeah, it is their fault. they have to make a game, and if the game is being ruined by griefers, then oops, I don't need to use ballistics. But if it's being ruined by griefers, then yeah, they need to do something about it. And what they're supposed to be doing about it is... Is that going to hit me, actually? Oh, snap. It went through the rock. So anyway, as I was saying, CIG needs to do something about it. And what they should be doing is banning people that are pad ramming. I mean, that has always been the policy, and I don't know why it wouldn't continue to be. I know people are getting frustrated with the cluttered pads, but there's a difference between shoving abandoned ships off the pad and just griefing people, as you can see if you go on Reddit and look at that video. And then also, I think the jail time in prison here needs to be, I know this isn't a popular opinion, but it needs to be game time, not offline time. Because what happens is somebody griefs the shit out of somebody, and then they get caught by a bounty hunter and thrown in jail, and then they're like, whatever, and they log out and come back tomorrow when their prison sentence is over. No, you should be spending your game time in there busting rocks, because the whole point is that you don't want to do it. It sucks, it's inconvenient, you hate it. So you should be in there doing that for 8 hours
Now
or whatever the
arriving.
hell. So every time you log into play, that's what you're doing. Because it can't be a deterrent if it's not a deterrent. You know, and it's like, I don't know, that's my opinion. If you end up in there, it's like you should be in there because you screwed up. And if you don't want to deal with that kind of stuff and you want to go full PvP, and
Want your company to
they
be
created a
company?
whole system for
ArcCorp's
that.
unique
It's called Pyro.
vertically integrated corporate
You know.
parks offer amenities
I like
such as
Pyro.
resource sharing and
You can
logistical
shoot
care
people
for
and be an
rental
asshole
partners.
without any
Inquire
consequences.
today to learn how you can invest.
And I think that's something CIG really needs to drive home, is that Stanton is the system with law and Pyro is the system without. And I think they need to have a firm stance on that. And the balance there may be that maybe Pyro is the place to make bigger money, but it also has bigger risks. Something like that.
Okay.
I don't have much stuff, but might as well grab it. You know, why just leave it? And that is pretty much it. If you're a person that, you know, isn't great at combat, or you're just tired of grinding on these missions, this is a great way to kind of just get like almost over 100 SCU and just kind of chill, you know? Like, okay, you get blown up once or something, but whatever. It's just like...
Shields offline. Engines offline. All systems offline.
There was like a crate of medical supplies and quartz and stuff out here. I don't know if it's worth grabbing. EV is so challenging, but it's better than it used to be, that's for sure. It did improve it. I mean, I shot no ships down, I don't think. They just blew themselves up by smashing into stuff, or the turrets took them out. Which I don't know, is that cheesy or not? I mean, it's cover. Is it dumb to use cover? Should you be out there exposed dogfighting? Is that like... And I'm sure lots of people do this. I just kind of pointing it out, I guess.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on. Engines on. Quantum fuel 100%.
So I had a situation once where I rescued a ship here, and I don't know, it had gotten shot up somehow.
Target friendly.
This is my ship. I don't like the marker floating out
Target
here, so...
friendly.
Crusader voice sounds so disappointed.
Target friendly.
Target friendly, stupid. Oh, party disbanded. That's weird. Weird message. Huh. Thought it was going to give me a crime stat of myself. But I had a ship. I was doing a mission on the Crusader side, and the ship was damaged pretty bad, and I didn't really notice or think about it. And the second I got into Crusader atmosphere, it dropped like a brick. And
Shields off.
it dropped like a brick and was like falling past Orison down to the core of the planet.
Quantum travel.
If
engaged.
Crusader had a ground, it would have smashed into it.
Quantum travel complete.
So I couldn't recover the cargo on that one. Doing these missions, I've been flying the C2 quite a bit, and I'm starting to understand why people love this ship so much. Getting kind of used to it. The Caterpillar, I have one, and it's clunky. This is pretty smooth and easy to use. I kind of get it. If I was to buy this ship, it would definitely be an in-game purchase. I don't want to own a Crusader ship. But maybe in-game. I don't know.
Alert. Landing complete. Launch complete. Engines off. Systems off.
Okay, here we are. It was just that easy. Very little effort. We did get blown up once, but I would say that's happened to me twice. So you're much more likely to get blown up dogfighting. So if you're looking to just get the mission done, that's kind of what I was going for there. It's like, let's just get it done. I'm not out there to have fun or just like, I just want to get it over with, you know? So if that's your goal, that's a great way to do it. And I'm sure I'm not telling anybody anything that they don't already know. Just thought I'd share it. For those of you who don't have a big giant ship or a really good fighter and they're just bopping along doing those little missions, you can do the big missions. I've done that mission with Hornet. I did it with a Lightning. I've done it with Gladius. And I've done it with a Terrapin. Actually, Terrapin's a pretty good choice because it's got a lot of armor. So So three of these for Hurston, 3 of these for Microtech. We'll get you the armor. If you're looking for the paints, that's a little bit more of a grind, and that's kind of where I'm drawing the line on. I'm just going to do the ArcCorp ones for the paints, and kind of the heck with the rest of them. In the last video I did, I kind of pointed out how the Hurston one and the Microtech one for some of the ships are very similar to existing, for the raft specifically, are very similar to existing skins you can go get now without doing any grinding. That's it, right? I think that's all of them. Yeah. But I will say, if you're going to go out there and dogfight and actually fight those guys, my brother and I have been doing it with his Asgard, and that thing just stomps. It just like slaps the shit out of everything out there. Big shields, big guns. We've gone out there several times and just cleaned up. But the problem we have been having, which was kind of strange, I don't know if anybody has any suggestions for this, but we've had an issue with the ship where if he's flying, we can't target anything. And it's not like he can't target and I can down in the belly turret. Neither of us can target. Hitting T does nothing. We've run into that twice, and there's been times when when I switched and flew it, and then we had targeting. So I don't know if anybody else is that's Asgard specific, if it's mission specific. Let me know if you've had that problem as well. You hit T and nothing happens. Now, I'm pretty sure I have just a tiny bit to do yet. Yep.
Hey, Elle here. Seeing that you were able to complete the delivery, thanks. And if you could do another, that'd be even better. All right, gotta go.
Yep, we have just a little bit left. Let's see how much. Wow. 14 SCU from finishing. 14. So the problem we run into here is that we got this big stupid ship in the way. And people have said, well, you got to just log out and log back in. It deletes it after a minute of you being logged out. Really? That's the gameplay loop here? That's ridiculous. Seriously. So what I've been doing is moving it off to the side, getting out my Fury and loading the Fury up in the ship, and then taking it out and dumping it outside and flying the Fury back in. Because I don't want to log out. Why do I want to log out? Damn, it recentered the... Why did it do that? There's enough space I could just fly it in there, I guess. With the Caterpillar, it was a little tighter, and if I tried to fly it, I would bang it against everything, but...
Hello, how can Miss help you today? Systems on. Launch sequence complete.
Look how twitchy they are.
Landing successful. Engines on. Systems off.
One time we loaded up that ship, the Fury, into his Asgard, and took that out there, and I flew around in the Fury shooting stuff while his Asgard was shooting stuff. That was pretty fun to take that out and actually use it. Because so many times, unless you have something to haul it, it's not ever going to come out. It probably got straightened out when it went down there and probably knocked the ship around. Because lucky the Fury is so tiny, it didn't get crushed. So I just take it out over here and just plop it down on top of a skyscraper. Just get it out of my hangar. I was stripping the weapons off of them to sell them, but they're really not worth that much. twitchy.
Landing gear up. Warning. Warning.
Okay, 15 SCU left. I guess I might as well finish it up and at least show you the Caterpillar skin at the end.
Contact.
And there we go. Legit gameplay instead of me jerking around. Okay, so they sometimes toss the... I don't know why they do it. They toss the crates floating around out here. I don't understand.
Systems offline. Systems offline.
Did I get it? No.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on. Engines off. Systems off.
Okay, so this should be it. This should be my final load for ArcCorp. Yes. Come on, tell me how good I am.
Hi, you ready for some good news?
Nope.
ArcCorp decided to send you a gift for helping them gather so many resources. Guess it's supposed to inspire dynamic, motivational synergy, so that's nice, I guess. Alright, congrats, and I'll see you on the next job.
No, you won't.
Yes! Perfect timing on the delivery! Really, really needed this. ArcCorp thanks you. See you next time.
Okay, so since we can't immediately get that stuff, you have to log out and log back in. So I'm going to log out, log back in, and then get the skin on the cat, and so we can just take a look at it. Okay, so here we are in the pirate. Let's take a look at the skin. Well, let's first take a look at these standings here. So I actually did one SCU over, and I don't I don't think I guess you can just keep going if you want to keep adding to ArcCorp to help them win. I do not care about that. Let's take a look at the skin. Yeah, you see it? Yeah, neither do I. It would appear that you can't override the pirate skin. So I kind of did it for nothing. Let's see. So as you can see here, I have the ArcCorp skin applied to the Drake Caterpillar Pirate, but it does not override it. So on an interesting note, the other skins will go on the Caterpillar, so it must be just a bug right now. So essentially I did all of that for nothing. So cool, 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 cool. We do have another ship we can look at though. So the ship of the month is the Star Lancer Max. And the tier 5 reward was there was 4 rewards. It was a gun and 3 skins, or paints. And one of the paints was for the Star Lancer. So we can take a look at that at least, even if we can't look at it on my Caterpillar. Which is like, wow. Maybe they'll fix that, I don't know. But okay, so there it is. The tier 5 Star Lancer Max ArcCorp skin, which, at least in the light of the hangar, kind of looks pink. Kind of looks like a faded red. It's the same on all the other ships. If you get it out in the sun, it does kind of look more red, but in the hangar lighting, it looks pink. Get here a little closer. ArcCorp. Say ArcCorp over here. Yep. I have a 3090 Ti, but it's not top of the line, of course, but it sure has some little popping glitchy stuff. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about having gotten to tier 5 and then finding I can't put the skin on my Caterpillar. That's interesting. So this kind of is going to conclude my coverage of this event. I may go and get the Microtech and the Hurston armor sets, but I'm not going to go and get the other paints. I've said reasons for that in the other videos, but so I'm just going to go back to my regular videos of just gameplay and having fun, and probably the next big event I'll cover is probably going to be IAE, honestly. But yeah, so if you're one of the people that has all this paints and has done everything for all the factions, then wow. All I can say is wow. I had just enough time to crank this out, and that's about it. Okay, thanks so much for joining me. Of course, a new video every Friday. And if you're interested in seeing me play other games, lately it has been Path of Titans. You can check that out on my other channel, which is in the channel description. Thanks so much for joining me. We'll see you next time.